One presidential candidate introduced an explosive campaign ad this week. We talked about it yesterday. It's linking immigration and terrorism.
U.S. soil. Jihadists who fraught with hate, here to do as they have in London, Spain, Russia.
And the ad is running in Iowa right now. Colorado Congressman and presidential candidate Tom Tancredo is in D.C. Good morning to you, Congressman.
Good morning, gang.
I was reading some comments from, I believe, a Drake University professor who said, ooh, that's over the line. But when we asked our audience yesterday whether or not they thought that it was to help voters be aware or to scare, they overwhelmingly, Congressman, said it was to make us aware.
Well, they're right. And the Drake professor, as usual, people in his position and coming out of the ivory towers of academia are wrong about what at least it is I was trying to do. And I assure you that this is an important topic. It has to be discussed. Whether or not I do it, you know, I can't get over the fact that there has been such a reaction to something that I said that is patently true. There's nothing in there that is not accurate.
Absolutely.
And so what you're saying is the terrorists are going to come into this country, they're going to stay here illegally, they're going to use false documents to stay here, and they're going to put on a hooded sweatshirt and go into a mall near you. Is that accurate?
I am telling you that what I'm saying is that there are terrorists here who are planning to do exactly that. About 4 days ago, now 5 days ago, the FBI put out an alert. This wasn't the first of its nature, but they put out an alert saying that they believed that there would be an attack this Christmas season by Al-Qaeda on 2 malls, one in Chicago and one in Los Angeles. Okay? We have intercepted people coming across the border. And by the way, we don't get every single person that is trying to come into this country. We don't intercept them. Maybe 3 to 5 get by for every one we get. Just the other day, we got somebody who was immediately turned over to the FBI after he was intercepted by the Border Patrol.
Right.
And now he's in Guantanamo because of his terrorist links.
Sure.
I guarantee you they're coming across. I guarantee you if you read the National Intelligence Estimates, you'll see that they're planning to do these things. What in the world are we going to do about it? And why shouldn't a presidential candidate, not just me, why shouldn't every presidential candidate talk about what they think we should do?
Oh, there you go. Some of the presidential candidates have been talking about the whole idea of giving illegals driver's licenses, and at least in New York City, rather New York State, apparently the governor feeling the political heat from people saying, you're crazy. He's going to pull that idea.
I just saw that when I was waiting here in the green room looking at the show, and that's great. I'm happy to see it. And that is what's happening all over the country. What we're seeing is that the issue of immigration and immigration reform is pushing these candidates more and more in my direction. I am glad. I hope I have had something to do with it. Now I just want them to start talking about some really serious consequences of open borders and illegal and immigration policies that allow everybody in here, and political correctness that says we can't get rid of them.
And Tom, we're just going to have to see it in Iowa, see it in New Hampshire, correct?
That's correct for now.
All right. Congressman Tom Tancredo, not running for re-election in the House, but trying to be your next president. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
Okay.